can a new TV be too good? What if a company releases a product so impressive, so competitively priced, it threatens to cannibalize sales of its own premium flagship? Well, Sony just might have done exactly that. We are talking about the new Sony Bravia 5, specifically the K55XR55 model, and it is making waves by getting incredibly close to its OLED sibling, the Bravia 8 II, in performance, but at a fraction of the cost. Now, you might think, another LCD TV? Haven't OLEDs conquered the high-end? Not so fast. The Bravia 5 skips OLED in favor of a highly advanced LCD display with mini LED backlighting. And that choice creates a fascinating situation for us consumers. From the moment you unbox it, the Bravia 5 impresses. You know those TVs that demand an engineering degree and an hour with a screwdriver just to set up? Not this one. You simply lift it out of the box, click the metal feet into place, and you are ready to go. Sony makes a fantastic first impression. Then you dive into the software, and it is more good news. The TV runs on Android 12 with a Google TV interface. Sony adds its own touches, including a modified setup assistant that guides you through the process. One standout feature? The automated sound calibration. The TV emits test tones, and the remote, placed at your viewing spot, listens. It then tailors the audio specifically to your room, ensuring you get the best possible sound experience. And if you are a gamer, we went ahead and configured a PlayStation 5 right at the start. Spoiler alert, gaming worked flawlessly in HDR at a buttery smooth 120 Hz. But let's talk about the picture quality, because that is where the real story unfolds. The Bravia 5 takes over from the X90L, a very capable LCD TV in its own right. While the X90L was incredibly bright, it sometimes showed light halos around bright objects on dark backgrounds, what we call blooming. The Bravia 5, however, almost entirely eliminates this issue. How? It upgrades to mini LED backlighting. Instead of the roughly 60 dimming zones the X90L had, the Bravia 5 packs around 360 zones. Imagine an orchestra of tiny spotlights, able to dim down much more precisely behind dark areas while letting bright spots shine with full intensity. Even though the Bravia 5 peaks at around 900 nits compared to the X90L's 1300 nits, it handles those tough contrast scenes with incredible finesse, delivering an almost bloom-free image. Bravo, Bravia. Color reproduction is also excellent. The Bravia 5 hits 95.7% of the DCI-P3 color space, which is crucial for HDR movies, and an impressive 97.2% for standard content. Plus, it nails the color temperature, offering a much more accurate image than the slightly cool Bravia 8 II. For the best picture, you want to choose the Professional or IMAX Enhanced picture modes. And for HDR content, especially with Dolby Vision, we recommend Dolby Vision Dark for the most authentic, director-intended look. If your room is super bright, Dolby Vision Bright offers a slightly elevated picture that still holds up. Connectivity is solid too. You get 4 HDMI inputs, 2 of which are HDMI 2.1, supporting 4K at 120 Hz, variable refresh rate, and auto low latency mode for gaming. The TV also features a unique S-center speaker in port, allowing the TV itself to act as the center channel in a surround sound system, a clever trick only Sony offers. And yes, it still plays DTS audio from USB sticks, unlike some competitors. So here's the big question. With its stunning mini LED display, near OLED levels of contrast and color, great gaming features, and intuitive setup, the Bravia 5 comes dangerously close to Sony's own top-tier OLED, the Bravia 8 II. But here's the kicker. At the time of our test, the 55-inch Bravia 5 cost about half the price of the 55-inch Bravia 8 II. Is the OLED better? Yes, it is. But is it twice as good? Absolutely not. The Bravia 5 offers such incredible value for money, delivering Sony's signature quality without demanding a premium price tag. It is the perfect choice if you want a fantastic TV, but do not need to chase that absolute last percentage point of picture perfection. Sony offers the Bravia 5 in 5 sizes, from 55 all the way up to a massive 98 inches, so you can pick the perfect fit for your living room. What do you think? Has Sony made a genius move, or are they risking their own high-end sales? Let us know your thoughts, and make sure you subscribe so you do not miss our next deep dive into the world of tech.